Hey, thanks for joining me on Bowtie Life for the next video. And recently we made 2 batches of pomegranate jelly, or at least tried to, and they've been setting for 48 hours, which they really only need to set for 24 hours. But how would you like to join me on a taste test for the first time I've ever tasted pomegranate jelly? So yeah. I'm excited. Let's see how it works out. Remember, one of these is a regular recipe with sugar. The other one is with no sugar and stevia only added. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Bowtie Dave. Okay, so first things first, I just went to the car and our strawberry patch is right next to where I park, and looky what I found. Beautiful strawberry. Folks, it is October 25th in the panhandle of Florida. We're still picking strawberries out of the garden. Isn't that amazing? Woo! Good stuff. Okay. So what we have here is a piece of toasted Dave's bread. I like the one with the green label. 7 grains or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. It's just what it's what I've been eating for a number of years now. So anyway, pomegranate jelly. We harvested a whole bunch of pomegranates. We juiced them. We made jelly out of it. It's time to figure out if we did right. And first things first, when you're storing your preserves, you don't store them with the lid on. The reason is, one of the reasons is because if moisture gets in there, and we are in Florida, so we have moisture everywhere, it can rust the lid, and it can also break the seal on your canning. And you don't want that, obviously. So when you get ready to preserve these things, you simply take the rings off, set them aside, and you preserve them. So on first look, I want you to look at, well, the jelly looks nice and set. The no sugar added, it doesn't look nice and set. And I remember this crossing my mind back when I decided to use 6 cups of this instead of 4 cups with the single container, wondering if that was going to be a problem. And I'm noting it here for myself because these videos are my journal of what I did and what worked and what didn't work. And 6 cups for a single package of sugar-free pectin was too much, obviously. But we're going to try it anyway, see what happens. So anyway, the little rim on here, or I went over this in the last video where we were making the jam, the jelly, I mean. You stick it in that right there and see how it opens? It comes up real nice and neatly. Now, this is a little jiggly. It doesn't look to have set up as well as I thought maybe it did. It's a little jiggly. It's jelly, but it's a little jiggly. Let's get a little bit of this and put it on one of these pieces of toast. Well, that actually does pretty good. It holds on pretty good. So it did set up, though not completely. So I'm going to spread that on this piece over here. And it's not soaking in, so it's setting on top of the bread the way it's supposed to. So that actually looks pretty good. Time for the pomegranate juice. And I haven't tried either one of these, so this is all new to me. All right, so yeah, there is no set in here. I haven't made many of the, oh, there is deep down in here, there is a little bit of set, but it is soupy. There is some set down in here, but I think that 6 cups was too much for a single can. So here we go. I'm going to try the sugar first. Oh, interesting. It still has a wee bit of the tart that you expect in pomegranate, but it's really good. Oh my. I'm really gonna enjoy eating that. It's well set up. It feels like it almost there in texture wise. Just a wee bit short on the setting up. Just a tiniest bit. I'm going to try the pomegranate soup with no sugar added. Well, it preserved more of the tartness that you expect from the pomegranate. It does not give me the joy that jelly gives me to eat. And I like jelly. Now remember, I didn't add cup for cup stevia to the no sugar added. I added about 1/4 of the stevia that would have been sugar. And it is sweet. It does have sweetness to it, but I think my ratio may have been a little off. I tell you what though, it does have that tartness of the pomegranate, much more of the tartness, but because of the light sweetening, it's not bad. Other than the fact that it doesn't stay on the bread. It's a very good flavor. Okay, so regular pomegranate jelly, definitely a win. The pomegranate soup with no sugar added, I'll be eating it. I hate wasting food like that. But not doing that again. Not with 6 cups. I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to go back to, now the interesting thing is there is some setting up down inside there. There is some gloppiness in there. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there is gloppiness in there. It looks like it tried to set up, it just didn't get there. It was not a success, that's for sure. I think I would cut back on the amount of juice. Maybe go back to 4 cups and just be happy with a smaller. I think 6 cups was just too much for a single package of pectin. Unless I went up to 8 cups, I don't want to use 8 cups of this. Go up to 8 cups and use 2 packets, but that seems like a little wasteful. Yeah, I would try 4 cups next time just to see if I can get it right. But I'll tell you what, this stuff is good. The jelly with the sugar. I tell you what, it's almost reminiscent of a grape jelly. But it has that just little hint of the pomegranate taste in it. It's really, in fact, if I were guessing what was in it, I would probably guess that it was grape jelly. A really good grape jelly. Oh my goodness. But it's pomegranate. Well, there you go. Pomegranate jelly from the Simply Recipes. I'm going to call that about a 90% success just because it's not quite set up. I would have been happy if it set up just a tiny bit more. I'm going to have to do a little reading on that. The no sugar added pomegranate soup, not a fan, but I'm going to try it again with less juice. I just think the juice overpowered all the a single pack of pectin. So anyway, there you go. In fact, I'll give this a score of 40%. It does taste good. I like the taste. It doesn't taste like grape jelly, that's for sure. It tastes more like pomegranate, which pomegranate's good. I love pomegranate. But I do like the lighter sugar, but yeah, definitely going to try fewer cups with a single pack of pectin. But anyway, I'm Bowtie Dave. Thanks for watching this little short video. There's not much to it. I was just very excited to give these things a try to see how they were. These are going to go in the fridge now. And of course, at this point, you put the rings on. So those rings that you take off when you're storing, you put them back on when you put them in the fridge. But anyway, appreciate you watching. If you didn't watch the making of the jellies or even the harvesting of the pomegranates and juice, I'll link those videos at the end of this video. And be sure and click subscribe on the channel. We're trying to build up our community, and we're still trying to get our custom URL. So subscribe, hit like, and share with a friend. If you have any friends that might be interested in making their own jellies, the video from, well, for me it's 2 days ago, making that jelly. You can watch it on Bowtie Life and kind of talk you through it and figure out that some things we did wrong. So anyway, as always, have a blessed day.